people. Well, looks like our fishing expedition has come to a bit of a short, abrupt end. Because I keep baiting this kid's stuff up, brand new hooks, and he just keeps fucking losing them. But that's just about it, guys. I know my knots are good. I just think the line that we got on these reels is just a little bit old. And it might be having scat. I mean, it'll pull in a fish. It'll work if we really wanted to. But I think it's the way he's got the flick. And the way he flicks, puts pressure on it instead of letting it run free, it stops it. And that's why just the fucking hook and the sinker keep going, but the line stays behind. And I just got through baiting up the one I was going to use. I put it on ease one. And what's he do? He comes back and says, Dad, I cast it, and it's fucking gone. And I know I tied my line pretty good. It's pretty good. Even put a little bit of spit, buddy, make sure it's all lubricated. Do the double buck loop through, and then go back through again and lock him off. So that way it can't slip, unslip. But well, such is life. Such is life. Yes, well, that's fishing. We have got a little bit of bait in that water there, and we put a head in. Oh, there's a blowy in that straight away. We'll go and have a look. Let's have a look, see what sea life's coming up with this little bit of bait in the water here. Turn him around. Oh. Brian, don't ruin it. Oh dear. Oh, it's a crab. There's a crab going there. Right here in this line, I got some fish buried right there, and they want it. They can smell it. There's a crab going up. It's a bit silty actually. Oh, look, there's a blowy. Blowy, right there, coming right up. And they usually don't come right up like this unless you got stuff at the shore. So like I said to this boy, I mean, it's actually really, that's really silty. So there must be some undercurrents going on there, or whether it's these guys dredging over there, I'm not quite sure. But that water, if you dived under it, it wouldn't be clear like during the day. It looks clear on the top. And they're not going to come in while I've got this light on. Oh, there's a blowy just sitting there hovering around, little one. These are tiger blowies. And these bloody tiger blowies, they actually come from China, tiger blowy. And when they had the ships come over with all the sea containers on, they'd sucked up a whole bunch of them bloody Chinese blowies inside the bilge tank. And when they come over here and empty the bilge tank, well, what did they do? They released them all in the Fremantle Harbour, and now they run rampant. Fucking Chinese blowy. They eat everything, boy, they eat everything. I mean everything. They grab bait 10 times the size of themselves and still try to push it down. Crazy. But it just goes to show you, you know, was a crab there. Now I was expecting crabs and stuff. I was expecting a nice big squid to come up. That'll freak you right out. Or a big southwestern blowy, or a big leatherjacket. Big leatherjacket now, they had a big, you know, when you first look at them you think, what the hell was that? And I know what it is. But when people first look at a leatherjacket, they got no idea it's a big giant pufferfish. They got a jacket on them like a leather. Yeah, I see them blowies slipping around in there. We've seen a flick before of silver, so obviously a little whiting or something come in. But just up, look there, something bigger. That was something bigger there. I seen that through the silt, whatever that was, might have been a stingray. That's just the thing, see? Amazing. Amazing what a tiny little bit of bait buried under sand, just how big a creature it'll drag in. They must be hungry. Sun's only just gone down fully. All bloody dark and ominous up that way. All the way along. Ooh, scary. There's someone's fishing right out in the end there because they've got a bloody glow stick. Probably looking for the Or a shark fishing or something. Bonito. That's a pretty good reflection off the bloody dark sand here. Actually fairly dark, not really that bright. Sort of a mixture. That's a pretty good reflection, that. Oh, you're right there. That's just bouncing straight off the bloody sand. Crazy. Well, looks like we can save that bait. Right, because that can be refrozen. This bait, a little bit more smelly, well, that makes up good burley for the next time. And prawns will be a little bit ripe. But the funny thing is, the more ripe it is, the more times it attracts the fish. Right? And like I said, all I got is 2 muleys sitting, or 2 pilchards sitting in the, basically 2 bloody, how would you describe them? Like bloody sardines, really, sort of looking fish. I just got 2 of them in the water there, and you're surprised all that shit that's coming up to it, all crabs and stuff. Like I said, I spotted something out there. It was again. I reckon that's a real big crab, Brian. That's the blowy there, definitely. There's some blowies there. I went and put the whole bag out. Well, there'd be a feast. They'd have a feast. They'd just have a little feast. Down this way now. Out of the water. Where we going? That's right down there. Now I can see them just from here, and then it gets really silty. Can't see on about a metre from the edge of the water there, but I can see the shape and the glint of any little crabs or anything coming up. Where I got that line there in the water, in the ground there, a little line there, showing me where I put the bait. And it's sitting underwater. Oh, look there, the crab right on, Dave. I bet you'll start digging around that crab. But it's a good fair way down too. That's the beauty of it. That little, people wondered why. Oh, how come you always get fish near your area, Akbar? Why are you getting that there? Why? Because I use my brain. If you put the bait on a line, on a rope and in a bag and chuck it out, well, you'll often find that bag will get eaten by a stingray. Or something will grab that bag and take off with it. So that's why I put it in the sand. And just the natural undulation of the bloody waves spreads that bloody smell. And whether that smell goes right down the beach or whether it goes back out into the water, it just all depends on, by the looks of it. It looks like it's just running along the beach because the tide still looks like she's still pretty high up. Looks like it's slowly dropping though. Dropped about a foot since we've been here. You see where all the water's all the land's all smooth, Ryan. See how it's all smooth? That's how far the tide's dropped back down. See it? You'll see it all smooth there. The tide's just starting to turn. What time is it? I've had my GPS here at 9:05. That probably is. Then I'll turn back again later on. The nighttime fishing. Oh, look at that big blow. He was surfing in the wave, that one. Yes, fishing. Western Australian style. Well, I'll definitely take you to a few spots, hopefully. I've got a bit more better fishing, a bit more better action than this. But you get that. You get that. We're going to pack up soon and we're going to piss off. Hopefully no one's been interfering with my car. That'll just ruin the night after it being so pleasant. I mean, it's actually still pretty warm here, guys. It's not cold. We brought jumpers and that, but they're in the car. We don't need them. There's no real breeze. The breeze down here is very slight. You can still light a lighter up and the lighter will go without bloody going out, so that's pretty good. So yeah. Oh well. We'll catch us a little bit later. We'll go live again later. This is Archangel Michael on his little expedition. We shall catch you soon.